Hello, my name's Willoughby, and I'd like to welcome you to my website to share information with you about our city that we don't get from our local news and our schools and stuff. And I've got to tell you, people, our city's a mess. So anyway, here's the way things, I did not create the system or anything that we're in. We're here, it is what it is. I'm willing to accept it, that's all, and I want to share it. And the solutions to a lot of problems is what I'm trying to do, is us, is the solution. So, and what I want to make a point clear, we have two options in this city. Or a lot of times there's only two options in one, either day or night, right or wrong. There's no middle of the road in this case. Either you are for government control or you're for people control of the city. Whichever one, you're going to have to be for one or the other. There's no middle. You can't sit to the sideline and say that you're not for government control, that you're for people control, and do nothing. Because your tax dollars, every day when you live here, your tax money pays these people down there. And these people are doing god-awful things to our city. They are robbing us of our rights, our money, and we have to put a stop to it. And that's if you're for people control. Now, if you're for government control, I kind of wish you'd move, really, because there's other places that government can control you, and you can live under that line. Not here, because your money is feeding those people down there, that us, the people that want people control, you're fighting us with your money, you're feeding the evil people with your money, and you're not doing anything. What you're doing, you are doing one thing, exactly what the government wants you to do here. Mayor Parker and City Council, School Board, all these elected politicians, they don't want you to do anything, especially our City Council and our mayor. Fort Worth is really under attack. Our rights are being taken away. It is a war. They know it, and we're not fighting. So there is some people fighting. I'll take that back. There is some that care. So that's what this website's all about, basically. It's just to share information so you can see what's going on in the city, and you can come to your own conclusions. Whether, sometimes I feel like Chicken Little running around saying the sky is falling. The reason I have this strong opinion, but I've been to over 100 council meetings. I've been involved for the last 13 years, really. I've been fortunate to be in a position to be involved. A lot of people don't have time to do what I'm doing. In my spare time, what I'm doing is I started going to council meetings. Well, I got woke up by code compliance. I give them all the credit. So if it wasn't for their dishonesty, I might not have been this involved, to tell you the truth. That's possible too. So whatever the case is, when my eyes came open to what's going on, I didn't shut them. I can't do that. I can't go on as if nothing's happening or something's wrong. Whether it affects me or not, it's wrong. It needs to be corrected. And that's what we're trying to do here, is take back our city. Now, the reasoning, I'm asking people, we need to remove the mayor. And what I'm talking to now is not the people that are for government control. If you're for government control, you can tune out now. You might as well, because this is not going to interest you. If you're for government, just sit back, do exactly what you're doing, and you're doing exactly what Conrad Mayor Parker wants you to do. 100%. You couldn't do a better job. That's the easiest thing to do, sit back. That's an easy one. But the results and the repercussions, when they get everything in place down the road, you might not be so happy then, is what I'm going to say. But that's what I was getting back to. I've been at this long enough for 13 years to see the changes, the overall picture. And thank God I have been down there long enough. If I hadn't been going down there, if this is my first time to go to a council meeting, I would think how it works down there is normal. Because 13 years ago, the first time I went to a council meeting then, however it was, I accepted that was normal. And what it was 4 meetings a month. It was us speaking, free speech, 4 times a month too. And it was us speaking on every agenda item. It was also having remote call-in, that if you're disabled or getting in late from work and you've got a zoning case coming up, you want your voice heard on, you have to show up now. Well, you go down there and see council now, you don't see none of that. You don't got none of that now. You don't have no free speech period on council agendas. There's only 2 council meetings a month, not 4, 2. They've cut it in half, and there is no free speech on it. So you can see the videos, my first videos, the people starting to fight back, and I'm so pleased to see that. I mean, I've been at this for 4 years. She's taken away our right, and I've been yelling and yelling, and if I had anything to do with these people helping come down there, then great. I feel it wasn't a waste of time. And what we need is more. Now, here's what I've seen over the 13 years. I've seen several groups start forming and come down and complain about something. I had some video, I don't know what I did with it, but where our previous manager, city manager, Mr. Cook, I had a whole row of people. I'd go click, click, click at each one, just like the video I got on here about them talking about the mayor. You can see on my website now. Each one, just to click them, saying, fire David Cook. Fire David Cook. Repeatedly, they said, fire David Cook. So I've seen groups come down, and that's the right thing, and he needed to be fired. And you know what happened to Mr. Cook was later he got in trouble, and his penalty was he couldn't oversee the Sundance Square. Okay? Well, all right, that's just less work. That's a hell of a penalty. That's less work. And you know what? He still got his raise that month, and he got a raise. No, that's for doing wrong. But the real issue is to come back. Cook needed to be fired, but here's the real problem. The mayor. That's what they didn't come down and say remove the mayor. Instead of aiming at Cook, we should have been aiming at the mayor. The mayor's where you got to aim. That's where our power is. We put them in, we can take them out. And that's our power. And we get the right mayor in that will work for us, that will actually care about the city and do what they're supposed to do. We would have to say what's going on in our city. There's so many things that we would like to do to our city. And if people want to sit more to the side and just help vote on these things, that would be good. But right now, we need people to step up. This is bad. But because we need term limits. We need to put back in safeguards that Mattie Parker's taken away in the last 4 years. Now, the 13 years, it was bad under Betsy Price. I've seen things bad, and they could have been better, a lot better than that. But when Mattie Parker got in the last 4 years, she has just ripped this place apart down there. And watch the first video about the people speaking about Parker. This gives you their put, and I'm glad to see them. And like I go back to saying is, I don't know what made that why all suddenly everybody came up, but I'm glad they did. And we need more. And I guess I'm getting off the track. What I want to say is that over the years, I've seen these groups come, like against David Cook and that, but they go away. And another group will form like this and go away. And they'll come and they'll go away. And the council knows that. And that's what they're counting on here. And that's what I don't want to let happen here. I want to build on that video that you can see on my website, the first one about the people. I want it bigger and bigger and bigger. And the key point to this is that we need to remove Mattie Parker. Drive her out of this office. Call every day, tell her to resign. We need a movement to remove her. And it is so important to remove her. That's very important to remove her. Don't wait for election time. We wait for election time. I hear people say, well, we'll vote you out then, vote you out. Well, even if she steps down, we vote her out, the establishment's going to put another person in just like her, and we're not going to get what we need. Now, if we take this opportunity to form and remove her, then the next person that takes that seat right now in a special election, because we haven't her step down, they'll be more obligated to listen to us because they know the same thing can happen to them. We're getting back in control then. So it's so important to take advantage of this. We have the worst mayor the city's ever could have. The guys, they have a better opportunity right now to go bitch at somebody than Mayor Parker. So if you're frustrated about anything, take it out on Mattie. And check out the videos I put them under buttons on my website to make it more easy to find certain videos. There's some very interesting with Channel 8, how they don't help us. But as you had time, check out the videos. A lot of information you can get in a short period of time. It took me years to get this information and put this together. You can get it all in a short within hours. So take advantage of it and know what's going on in our city. And like I said, you cannot sit in the middle. Do nothing. You're 100% for government control. You might as well wear a shirt that I support the government. That's where you're at. If you're for people control, you'll at least pick up that phone, you'll call City Hall and tell Mayor Parker to resign. Start a movement. Put together, get neighbors to help. Start reaching out and telling everybody we need to remove her. There are so many reasons why. I can go on and on. But removing free speech alone should be enough. But there's just a ton of things. So anyway, check out my site. Appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody that's involved in our city that's helping, and hope that we can get more involved. Thank you.